Oh. Well, hang on. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Hold on one second. What's up? Okay. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to okay, there we go. Okay, on. Hang on, audio. There we go. Okay. All right. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Monday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Parish Construction and Roofing. Need an orthopedist? Go to Brock. Need a roof? Call Parish. Unique Physique and uniquephysique.com. Restored Motions, restoredmotions.com. Bocock Brothers Premium Cigars. Use code MAT15, MAT15, MAT15. 15% off your order. All right. Hope everybody had a great Sunday, great weekend, final week of the year here as we move toward 2026. Saints, 4 in a row. Shuck it. How about Tyler Shuck, y'all? I mean, another outstanding performance late in the game where Tyler Shuck leads the Saints to a win. Another 300-yard passing game. I saw an interesting stat yesterday that although Drake May is one of the front runners in the MVP conversation, Tyler Shuck has more 300-yard passing games this year than Drake May. It's crazy. Outstanding. Didn't start great where Jeffrey Simmons blew up Sherman, forced fumble, Kroger 17-yard punt. You found yourself down 13-0. You missed a 43-yard field goal, but kept chopping away, man. You made a 56-yarder, a 57-yarder, some really big plays. Juwan Johnson, the 30-yarder on the first drive of the third quarter. Jonah Williams came up with a big sack that forced Tennessee to kick a short field goal. God, even right there at the start of the fourth quarter when Pettis fumbled into the end zone, felt pretty not great at that point. They were up 6, looked like you were going to go take the lead, but 3rd and 9, you come up with a sack, you get the ball back. Estime rips off the 30, or Austin gets the touchdown. Estime rips off the 32-yarder, and your defense got 2 stops at the end of the game, man. Pretty incredible to see the resilience, the ability to win games, find ways to win late. My condolences, regrets to all those who were Saints under 5.5 bettors who felt like they had a rocking chair cover this year. And now you can crumple up those tickets. But the Saints win, which is great. Another day brought 2 more LSU Tigers on the offensive line hitting the portal with Paul Mabenga and Ori Williams. I'm bummed about Ori Williams. Man, I like him a lot. Got to talk to Ori before last season. He had the same agent as A.J. Halsey and Bernard Gooden. And so I kind of become friendly with them. And, they'd farmed a lot of those guys through the show on AFR. And Ori is great. Got to talk to him after on the field after the Western Kentucky game. He started Arkansas, Western Kentucky, but then sprained his ankle against Western Kentucky. He was in a boot, and I got to chat with him for a good bit on the field afterwards. And just a really good dude, man. Like, great attitude, and a gigantic human. He's one that I really would have loved to have seen stick around, but I texted him yesterday and just to confirm that he was hitting the portal, and he said, "I'm gone, Matt." So that's not one where there's any ambiguity. Like, he's gone. He's all the way gone. So anyway, I did a Locked On episode yesterday, kind of explaining the offensive line approach, because a lot of people are concerned about the attrition there, losing 6 players. I would highly recommend you go check out that Locked On episode. But the bottom line is, you used to need 15. You don't need 15 anymore. You're not playing 15, and you're not building for the future. You're trying to win now. So, um, Ole Miss this year basically played 6 guys on the offensive line, and they had 13 that took at least a snap. So, I don't think you're gonna see 15 on the offensive line. I think you're gonna see probably the numbers get to 13. I went through this, but, I think they want Braylon Moore back at center. They're planning to add 3 starters, 2 guards, and a tackle. On top of that, Weston Davis, Solomon Thomas, Kyrie Lee, both Bordelon brothers, Tyler Miller, Ethan Callaway, and then your 2 signees, Martinez and Muret. That puts you at 13. So you could still have more attrition. They could make a decision to add another one if they need to somewhere along the way for depth or whatever the case may be. But I think their numbers will be fine. Okay. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post, say some good mornings. Peyton, what's good? Leon, Donovan, James, good morning, y'all. Yeah, later start today. Tommy, buenos dias. Erica got me this. I think we all have matching ones. Thomas, good morning. Bo, did I miss the whiskey collection video? So, no, I haven't done a whiskey collection video. Here's my question for you, Bo. I'm happy to do it. First of all, I need to go to my cousin's house and get my bottles that I brought over there for Christmas. But what would probably be better than like a video of the whiskey collection would probably be better like if I did tasting videos and did tastings of all of them. Let's see. Good morning. At least no need to draft a quarterback in round 1. That is why when there were a lot of people pulling for the Saints to lose because they want to draft position, I'd much rather be in this position, right? Where you feel good at quarterback. So now you're not going into that draft feeling like you have to reach for a quarterback. You're going into that draft taking the best player to help build around your quarterback. So would you rather be unsure about Tyler Shuck with a top 5 pick thinking you need to draft your quarterback again, or feel great about Tyler Shuck thinking I'm going to use whatever first-round pick I have? And by the way, to your point, corner, edge rusher, yes, receiver. You got to go get a number 1. You don't have a number 1 receiver. By the way, shout out. Olave, good number 2, not a number 1. So I would love it if they would draft best receiver available. But anyway, shout out to Decision Critical, great sponsor on AFR. I told y'all Erica had honest goodness true story here. Not that I ever lie, but Erica had, y'all know, she had strep. She's like Christmas Day at 5 o'clock. She got in bed and slept basically for 72 hours. Trying to bring her back to the land of the living. And so last night I called, I was like, I need to get you an IV because she's basically drank 1 bottle of Powerade from Wednesday to Sunday, or from Thursday to Sunday. Barely eating anything. So I know she's completely dehydrated, her body's completely depleted, and she needs an IV. So I called Decision Critical last night, about 5:30, 6 o'clock at night. I go to the website, I call the number. I didn't call Blasia, the owner. I called the office at Decision Critical. Who answers at 6 o'clock on a Sunday night? Blasia Rivette, the owner of Decision Critical, answers the phone. And scheduled, we did a virtual consult with Erica last night at 7:30 p.m. And Kelsey, awesome nurse, who actually did my IV in studio, came this morning and gave Erica her IV. I'm telling y'all, Decision Critical, 10 out of 10 recommend. Awesome people, amazing nurses, convenient service. They're the best. Shout out. Yes, there we go. Brad, good morning. If the Steelers lose next week and miss the playoffs, do you think they'll fire Tomlin? I don't know, man. The Steelers have been such a pillar of consistency, and they're not really the ones that ever succumb to pressure to fire coaches. I mean, that's why they've had 3 coaches in like the last 50 years, So hard for me to say they'll fire him. Hunter, good morning, Matt. Do you think the Saints will be more aggressive in the offseason? Will it be like last year? Well, the best thing about the Saints this offseason, they will have money to spend because Derek Carr retired. No thanks to Gumsmack and Mick, who not only signed Derek Carr, but then gave him an awful contract. Well, when they restructured his contract, it put him in a real bind financially. But Carr's retirement basically gave the Saints cap relief. And so they actually can go spend in free agency. And by the way, when you have a good young quarterback and it looks like you're ascending, you're more attractive to free agents. Look at New England at the end of last year. New England, end of last year, when May started and they started looking better in the final month of the season, look how they've carried that into this year now where they've won their division. Drake May's an MVP candidate. I think the Saints, not going fingers crossed, could follow a similar trajectory there. Hey, Thomas, good morning. Day 16. Ralph, take the shot, LSU. Lane Kiffin era, let's go. Hey, Keith, good morning. Kevin, good morning. Brian, good morning from Ruston. What do you think about Lane leaving? But I really don't care. Wasn't his team anyway. So actually, Brian, this morning's Locked On, I did address that. And I want to point this out. So here's a little bit of a spoiler for you. So there's been a big thing about Lane Kiffin leaving the bowl game early, right? So on Saturday, you had to run a few errands, bringing Drew around here and there. And I'm listening to Eagle 98.1 Game Day. And Gordy is in Houston, and he goes on for his spot with Hannegriff and Musso on the pregame show. And Hannegriff asked Gordy about, we know Kiffin's going to be there. None of the other staff members were expected to be there, but Kiffin's going to be there, and he's probably going to do a TV interview and blah, 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 blah. And Gordy, again, so this isn't postgame. This isn't after Kiffin's already left early. This was the Eagle 98.1 Game Day pregame show. Give a listen.
I think he's just in here he's going to be in here to make an appearance, take in the game, and be supportive, just like Brian Kelly did. Heck, I remember Brian Kelly when he came in that 2000 that Kansas State game. He literally came in, did his interview, and he was back in Baton Rouge before the end of the game. Now, I don't know if Kiffin's going to do that.
A harbinger.
But, So Kelly, for one hand, they touched back before the game was over. Not that I could blame him. I was trying to get on that same plane and get back. Right. I didn't have to see the remainder of that game.
So, I'll get him. I hear him. I hear him, Erica. Erica's back to the land of the living.
Parish Construction and Roofing. At Parish, we've got you covered. From the top of your roof, all the way down. Parish Construction and Roofing. Parish built. Parish built. Parish built. From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Okay. Here we go. Hey, you want to say hi?
Hi, Joe.
Okay. You sit in Dad's chair? Okay. Here we go.
Ugh.
All right. What do we say?
Hi, Dad. Show.
We want to do the whole thing?
What's up, come on the burger to a monetization? Mocha person guy for Washington burger to roofing.
Nailed it. Okay. What do you want to do today? iPad. That's what he wants to do today. Okay. Okay. There he is. All right. Anyway, Okay, yeah. So about the Kiffin thing. Yeah. So nobody cared when Brian Kelly did it 4 years ago. It's a very common thing. Like, it's an awkward thing. He's not coaching the team. He's trying to keep his distance. He doesn't want to be a distraction. Like, it's a darned if you do, darned if you don't type thing. Personally, I'd rather Lane Kiffin not be at that bowl game. I'd rather Lane Kiffin, after having spent Christmas in California, which, again, totally fine with, I'd rather him be at football ops with Billy Glasscock, organizing their board and looking at the newest portal entries and all of that sort of stuff, doing evaluations, than sitting there watching a lame duck coach and a lame duck team play a bowl game in a 7-6 season. Saints the Super Bowl next year. Go ahead and bet the mortgage on it. I'm not going to do that. Tiger Diver, good morning. Jesse, good morning. I would take this path toward the Saints building this way instead of worrying about high pick all day. Yup. Hey, Mason. Morning, Matt. As much as I think Olave is not as good as everyone says he is, his numbers have been legit the last few games. We trade him in the offseason and keep him. Well, they're not trading him. If they're going to trade him, they would have done that at the trade deadline. The question really is, you picked up his fifth-year option, so can you agree to a long-term deal this offseason before he plays his fifth year? As far as the not as good as everyone says he is sort of thing, the thing with Olave is the numbers of receptions, et cetera, are there. However, when you look at Olave, hang on. When you look at targets, here are the top targets in the NFL. Jamar Chase, Trey McBride, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Chris Olave. Olave's fourth in the NFL in targets with 156, and he's one behind Amon-Ra St. Brown. Now, let me ask you a question. Who would you rather have, Amon-Ra St. Brown or Chris Olave? We all know the answer. So, anyway, Olave with his 156 targets is right at 100 receptions. McBride 119, Chase 117, Amon-Ra St. Brown 106. Even receivers with fewer targets like JSN and Puka have more receptions than Chris Olave, which kind of is the problem. But the question is, can Olave be an impact guy when he's not being targeted 100 times? And or 200 times. And that remains to be seen. But obviously, when you traded away Rashid Shaheed and you've had injuries to everybody, he's the one guy out there that's, a highly thought of offensive weapon. And so they're forcing him the football. I'd say the most encouraging part of the offense has been the emergence of Juwan Johnson since Tyler Shuck has taken over. Cody, good morning. Is there any position we don't need anyone from the portal? Only spot I can think of is cornerback, maybe safety. Well, you can absolutely use cornerback help. I mean, you have two starters with Pickett and Woodland. Jakeem Jackson, I would assume, is back. But depth there would be great. If you're thinking about starters, probably not a starter at corner, but offensive line, yes. Tight end will be interesting. We've talked plenty about Tradez, but you've got Donovan Green, who you signed this past year from A&M. You had J.D. LaFleur, who's a more prototypical tight end as well, who signed in this most recent class. Safe to say running back and receiver, they're going to go add. Edge rusher, they will absolutely go add. I would certainly assume they will add defensive tackle. Linebacker is interesting because Keys and Singleton were among your leading tacklers in the bowl game, but I don't know that they played particularly well. you definitely got to get Witt back. But if you can add a starting caliber linebacker alongside Witt, like an all-conference caliber linebacker alongside Witt, that'd be great. Place kicker too. I mean, that's one of the things I've been told all along is, look, you're losing Damian Ramos, but Carneiro is the Ole Miss kicker. I think they're looking to add him too. Morning, Matt. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Thank you for Locked On LSU podcast just about the offensive line. Educational, informative. You got it, man. Thanks for listening. And spread. What up, Justin? Good morning. Spread that one around. Like, share the link with your friends and people who are concerned about the offensive line conversation, because that sort of answers what's happening right now. What? Oh, listen to the peanut gallery who's back from the dead. Oh, she even just smiled. Are you going to come talk to people? Well, you never come on camera anyway. Would you come sit right here next to me? People would be glad to hear you, that you're alive. She's actually going to come in here. Oh, you're wearing your Team Drew sweatshirt. Come show everybody, Erica. You could just come to where the camera's up here. Put up your head.
You gonna give me a chair?
I'm sorry?
You get me a chair?
Aren't you standing right by the... Are you with that? Why?
Chair's comfortable.
It doesn't really fit though over here.
I'll sit in that chair.
No, you don't. You never sit. And that's going to be right on camera. You need to get one of those, and or I could turn it. Let's see how far I turn it. She's still going to be on if she's right there. Oh, man. Hang on. There we go. Wait. Here, Eric. We'll go do his backpack. Go do his backpack and then come in here. That's more important. Yeah, get him started. Okay. Randall, good morning. If Shuck has a good full year next year, do the Saints wait to give him a new contract? Do they save themselves money by extending him next year? Let's cross that. It's a good question, Randall. Let's cross that bridge kind of when we get there. And to his point, if you're not familiar, like it's kind of a it's a risk reward proposition. So Shuck, like let's say Shuck has another great year, you would still have him for 2 more years on a rookie deal. And so you could still take advantage of 2 more years of very inexpensive Tyler Shuck. Or you could give him an extension, understanding that paying him after next year, you'll be paying him less than you would if you waited 2 more years of great play as the market continues to reset. Does that make sense? So like you see this in well, in a lot of sports, but like, let me give you an example, like with baseball. So when Aaron Nola, Bregman did the same. Let me use Bregman. So Bregman, he broke through with the Astros. After a couple of years, he signed a $100 million contract. Well, he probably shortchanged himself because if he had waited until through arbitration and until he got to free agency, he would have had maybe like double that number. But what he did in agreeing to that contract was he got paid on the front end, and the Astros got some years of a bargain, but it also got him to another free agent deal quicker. So it's just a risk reward of how you want to do it. my preference was if Shuck looks awesome next year and you feel like you want to extend him, okay. And I would probably backload the contract. So you still get some lean years on the front end. Like you can give him a big signing bonus so he gets his big pop up front. But from a cap standpoint, you still get leaner years at the beginning of the contract that allows you to continue to build, and you backload it, gives you more time to structure and appropriate for that. Chance, have you ever compared LSU's star rating of offensive line versus Ole Miss? Is it scheme that allows Kiffin to have effective O-lines? That's a big part of it. I mean, look, Spencer Sanders, their center is a really good player. Other than that, I don't know that they have a draft. I haven't looked at the star ratings, but I have looked at I have not gone, no. Does he have anything we could applesauce? Yeah. Morning, Matt. I'm excited for baseball with no Vitello at Tennessee and head coach at Florida out. Should be less competitive. O'Connor is going to make Moose State relevant. So, by the way, O'Sullivan is back at Florida. He's back from his leave, so he's back there. It's worth noting. I agree with you on Tennessee. I'm curious about Brian O'Connor. They had really slipped at Virginia. I mean, he won a national. Look, he was a Maneri disciple, and it feels like he's 54. It feels like he was kind of going the same way. They won their national championship a decade ago in 2015. Since then, they went regional, missed postseason, COVID, made it to the CWS in 21, were eliminated in the regional in 22, made it to the CWS in 23, 24, and then missed postseason altogether in 25. They were 32-18. So they have missed the postseason altogether 3 of the last 7 postseasons. And in one of the years they made it, they didn't advance out of the regional. It just feels like that run they had from 2009 to like 2015. That just feels like that was a long time ago. Maybe a new spot, new location, resources of the SEC, serve O'Connor well, but you're also playing in the toughest baseball league in America. Let's see. Morning, Matt. I may be mistaken. I thought they changed the rule about early enrollees practicing in bowl prep. Bama's allowing theirs to practice in Rose Bowl prep. That's interesting to me because I was told point blank by the parent of a player that was an early enrollee that well, they can't be there yet. Semester is. Well, anyway, that they changed that rule. Like this was a parent of a player that is an early enrollee that I talked to. So to your point, who told me that his son was wanting to go through bowl prep and they changed the rule and he was not allowed. So I can ask for clarification, but that came from the parent of a player who wanted to go through bowl prep and was told he could not because they changed the rule. Mike, good morning. Michael, morning, Matt. No way Harlem goes with Frank after Saturday Night Right. What was that? Thanks for the content over the holidays. Appreciate you. By the way, Harlem Berry did yesterday, if you know, Ole Miss on their social media formally, officially announced Frank Wilson, Austin Thomas, all them. And Harlem Berry did share the Frank Wilson announcement to his Instagram story. I hated not giving Harlem Berry a touch again after the fumble. That was absurd. And by the way, it's just the new staff has made Harlem Berry a priority, and I do think he'll stay. I think the larger probability is if you get Kawan Lacey and Harlem Berry stays, that Caden Durham's not going to stick around to be a number 3. Do we sign Alontae Taylor to an extension? I think they'd like to, but I like Alontae Taylor way better at safety than a corner. Tyler Shuck should be favored to win Rookie of the Year. Yeah, those odds should be updated today, and my guess is he will be the favorite. He was the second. He had the second best odds going into yesterday behind Ted McMillan, and McMillan had sort of a ho-hum day for Carolina, and Shuck obviously had the day he did. So I think Shuck should be the betting favorite today. Brad, when was the last time you felt optimistic about the Saints' future? I was cautiously optimistic in 2021 with Jameis, and I still would like. You want to talk about great what ifs? I would love to think about what would have happened if Devin White didn't horse collar tackle Jameis and tear his ACL. Remember, the Saints at that point were 5-2. They were leading the division. They beat the Bucs that day on Halloween when Jameis got hurt. Jameis had completely eliminated the interceptions. I think he had I forget the touchdown interception ratio he was at right there, but I think he had 2 interceptions on the whole season at that point, through 7 games. That's a great what if, but that would probably be the last time. Christian, what's good, man? Shuck around and find out. Hey, what are you doing?
Whoops.
You coming to hang out? Whoops. Nope. And he's gone. Michael Cook, what's good? Brian, Drake Mays in the second year. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is look at the end of, my point was, if you're looking for a projection for the Saints, is look at May at the end of last year when he started at the end of last year and they carried it over into this year. That's the point I was making. Because someone asked about projections for the Saints next year. I was like, well, look at the Patriots with Drake May as sort of an illustration of that potential path. Similar to what they did at the end of last year. Team is fun to watch. Finally, not loving the -6 wind chill for me right now. Glad it's on vacation. -6. Whew. Do you believe we have something in Kellen Moore? Hard not to. The combo of Kellen Moore and Tyler Shuck, right? They look good right now. Morning, Matt. Encouraged by Shuck's play. Let's not get carried away. He's only beaten 2 teams with a barely winning record. So that is one thing that I did mention, by the way, yesterday on the immediate reaction post-game show. You have beaten the Titans and the Jets and some of the dredges of the NFL. Couple of division wins against a bad division. And early in the season, you got dump trucked by Buffalo, and he had a shot against the Niners. But that was again Niners with Mac Jones, not with Brock Purdy. It double-digit loss to the Bears, and the Rams crushed you too. And that was Shuck's first start. But I would love to know what it would look like if we could take this version of the Saints with Shuck now having started for half a season, or really since week 8. This would look like at the front of the season playing that schedule. And we'll find out next year. Hey, Matt, unfortunately, you have to pay Olave as a 1. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because he's not one. And he shouldn't be paid like one. If you go reset the receiver market for Chris Olave, that would be maybe, of all the dumb things that Gumsmack and Mick has done, that may be the dumbest. Hey, Kevin, took under 5.5. Man, a lot. Listen, that felt like a rocking chair cover for the bulk of this season. And Tyler Shuck went and cost y'all money. Jacob, good morning. Brett, good morning. Sean, what up? David, Saints are looking great. Next year should be exciting if they draft well. Draft and spend in free agency if they have money to spend. Hey, Megan, good morning. Leon, who would have thought the Saints and LSU could have the same win total this year? Well, yeah. Yeah, if the Saints win, it'd be at 7. Hey, Abner, good morning. Dwayne, good morning. Survive, Matt, good riddance. Nothing personal. Just, man, we struggled the last 2 years on the O-line. You're talking about the guys leaving, the offensive linemen leaving. Yeah, I mean, that's the thesis that I would have about the people that are maybe melting about the offensive line leaving. Where are these guys going? Do they not like Lane Kiffin? Do they not like the new coach? Is it the money? Do we not have the money? All that stuff. Objectively, the worst position group on the team was the offensive line. Why are you sad about guys on the worst position group on your team leaving? Now, the key is Lane Kiffin needs to go into the portal and replace them with better players. And I think they're on their way. I got some in my eye. They're on their way to doing that. All right, sorry, that was ridiculous. I know. The Hobo Cat, Lane State University. Shuck it. Thanks for the season. You got it. Season's not over, man. We still got college football playoffs to go. We got the Saints Week 18 game. We've got the NFL playoffs with the portal starting on Friday. We ain't going nowhere. Eric, what up? Love seeing the Saints saying shuck it and ending this miserable football season on a high note. Live in Lambeau. Matt, what's your opinion on NBA guys seemingly being granted eligibility in college again? LSU and others being linked to a player on a two-way contract with Bulls, Baylor, Adden, Najee, etc. Okay. Oops. Watch your toes. All right. Come on. Let me get my hands on you. Oh, I'll get my hands on you. All right.
Get my hands on you.
Get my hands on you, Erica. Hey. What day is today?
Monday.
Monday. It is Monday. I love you. That's a big yawn. You want to go put on your bip bip?
Beep, beep, beep.
Bip bip Erica? Hey, babe. I think he may be ready for a diaper change. Yeah, he is. Now I have the remnants of a layer of pee on my pants. If pee in your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis. So Drew gets a diuretic in the morning for his heart to make sure that he doesn't, retain a ton of fluid. And so in the morning, when he gets his diuretic, his big urine dump, right? Like, sorry to be graphic. I don't think he'll care though. And so he has to wear these like nighttime diapers, right? The overnight diapers, which are, y'all know what that, if you have kids. And we're out of them. Probably needed to buy a few, and I went to a couple stores, couldn't find them. That's usually Eric on top of that, but she's been down and out. So I'm literally just telling them that story right now. So he's wearing a regular diaper, just had his big Lasix, urine dump. And as a result, I will probably have to now change my pants because he just sat on my lap with a gigantic pee diaper. And I think some of it squished out. Some of it just squished out. I'm sitting in pee, but I'm doing this for you. That's why we're here. We're just all here together, hanging out. It's real life. It's real life. Oh, the thing about the NBA guys come back to college, I need to read up more on that. I mean, we see that happen in other sports. Like, we've seen guys go pro in baseball, come back and play football. So Matt Mock was a case in point. Matt Mock went and played pro baseball. Josh Booty played pro baseball, came back and played college football. So that feels like there's precedent for that to happen. So, I guess I'm okay with it. Hey, Brian, good morning. Great breakdown of the O-line approach. I have no worries. We'll fix the O-line. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's on Locked on LSU. Again, if y'all want to go check it out, would highly recommend 10 out of 10. Again, it's a huge help if y'all would go subscribe to Locked on LSU. The show's done great. The Kiffin boost was obviously massive for the show, but a lot of people love YouTube. That's great. really helps me if you would subscribe to the audio podcast as well. Go to iTunes or Spotify or whatever podcast app. If you could just hit subscribe on Locked On LSU, that'd be a big help too. Morning. If you were the Saints, would you draft offensive line help? No, I would not. Because with a completely without your starting center, no Caesar Salad yesterday at right guard, you put up 34 points yesterday, and you've been fine offensively. You've drafted your 2 core tackles. You've got your center in Eric McCoy. Radens, I think, can be a serviceable player, and you've got Ruiz at right guard. You have got to get offensive help. You've got to get weapons. Alvin Kamara is old. You're devastated at running back. Olave is not a number 1. I'm hopeful for Devon Vele. Remember, you have Jalen Polk as well on IR, but you need weapons. A true elite level tight end, receiver, that or edge rusher, cornerback. Like receiver, edge rusher, cornerback. Those would be my top 3 positions for the Saints in the draft. Kobe, good morning. Time for the lane train. The Mayo, good morning. Countdown to first pitch has begun. We're just skipping over basketball, huh? Inexcusable for Barry to touch the ball 6 times. No. 3 carries. He was on the field for 6 plays. He had 6 snaps, 3 carries. And I agree with you, inexcusable. Besides your line, what position is Lane target? All of them. Quarterback, running back, receiver, offensive line, defensive tackle, edge, linebacker, all of them. Kicker. You could definitely taste it. I was thinking, make it a series where you pick 5 bottles. Oh, dude. Oh, man, I am really far behind. I'm 30 minutes behind on comments. I lost it watching Kool-Aid tackling or lack thereof, allowing a touchdown, draft Mansour, throw sugar water in the long grass with Ruiz. Amazing how the line looks better with him out. Well, Sherman got abused yesterday by Jeffrey Simmons, but a lot of people will. We're all biased with Delane, but he probably is the best cornerback in this draft, and I would be very, very much in favor of drafting Mansour Delane if he's available wherever the Saints pick. Again, I think receiver, edge rusher, corner need to be your top 3 priorities with that in whatever order, based on who is the best player, one of those positions available when you pick in round 1. And if it's Mansour Delane, great. David Thomas, lemon cookie update. Unfortunately, none, but I'll ask Erica when she walks in here. Updates on Caden Durham. Nope. Just what we talked about already. Jermaine, thank you so much. Rocco Club, good morning. People making comments about how long Kiffin will actually stay at LSU. Before Saban got to Bama, he moved around a lot. Nothing's ever guaranteed. Who really knows? Exactly. I don't think you ever make a decision with the end in mind. I don't think you make a decision whether or not to hire Lane Kiffin, thinking, he may. We'll look at Michigan. Michigan just hired Kyle Whittingham, who's 66 years old. Like, they're not hiring Kyle Whittingham for a decade. North Carolina hired Bill Belichick at 72, 73. He's not going to be there for a decade. I don't think you make the decision with the end in mind. Like, you get there when you get there. And if Lane Kiffin leaves in 5 years and has won a championship, awesome. Okay. The funny part about the Ole Miss narrative, like the Ole Miss fans, media, whatever, the narrative about, be careful what you wish for. You look at what you're getting in bed with Kiffin. I'm like, hey, Ole Miss, you knew too, and you hired him. You hired the guy that left Tennessee after 1 year. You hired the guy that got fired on the tarmac at SC. You hired the guy that had words with Al Davis on the way out in Oakland. Hired the guy who got fired by Nick Saban before the national championship game because he was like, you hired the same guy. All that resume was already there, and you hired him. Like, you know what you're getting in for. And if Kiffin's here for 5 years, 4 or 5 years, and wins a championship and is on to the next, whatever the NFL, whatever that is, okay. Cross that bridge when you get there. But on the way across the bridge, please win a championship. Hey, Paul, good morning. Jermaine, Saints okay with draft evaluation? I mean, there's been an awful lot of bad in the last decade plus. With a few bright shining stars, 2017 draft among them. Hopefully this draft proves to be that as well. Kelvin Banks, Tyler Shuck, Jonas Sanker. Looks like a good start, hopefully. Devin Neal, we'll see. Cold plunging watching Ryan's letter on Arkansas makes it bearable. Whatever it takes to get through it, man. Hey, Leslie, good morning. Kyle, good morning. Thomas knocked it out, man. Hey, Dad, good morning. Christian getting a Shuck jersey with the words apology on back. He can win this final game. But you weren't in favor of the pick at the time? Oh. Let's see. Do you use your sauna at home or at the gym? Home, morning, evening. So like cold plunge morning, sauna at night. I bought one of these like little one-person wood box saunas that's in the that's in the garage. So my cold plunge and my sauna are side by side in the garage. A cold plunge morning, a sauna at night. Do I move over? Matt Drew's taking over. Brad, good morning. All right. Day 6. If you sit there, you're going to be in the shot. Whoops. Why don't you just you want this chair? Okay, no, look, I'll move the camera. This is what I'll do. Erica. Here we go. I'll move the camera. And so you're not going to be in it at all. Here we go. New vantage point. All right. You gonna sit on mommy's lap?
Oh, Daddy.
Okay, you sit on daddy's lap. Whoops. All right, Erica.
Make sure I'm afraid.
All right, let's see. I'll tell you. You're good. Not seeing you at all. You're not in it at all. You're not in it. Come closer. Come sit right. Like, you're not going to be in it. You have to be closer so the mic picks you up, Erica. No, Erica. All right, Erica. Thomas wants to know about lemon cookies. We have not had any lemon cookies this year. Literally 0.
We haven't done one on.
So?
Those are for you, Bob. Hey, bud. Look how cute he is. He's the cutest.
Go this way.
I feel like I'm in the picture.
You're not. Whoops. Okay. Slide up. Erica, slide up. I promise you're not in there. I will not lie to you. I promise. You're good. You're not in it.
Okay.
You're nowhere close. It's like that back wall.
I don't understand perception. Depth. Perception.
Okay. All right. We got Erica here. Back to the land of the living. How you feel?
A little better.
A little bit.
Sorry, run down.
Yeah.
Very tired, but
Erica got an IV this morning from Decision Critical. Shout out Kelsey.
Yeah.
Who came and gave you the IV.
Pleasure just texted us.
Yeah. Gonna need a little more volume from you, or you gotta get closer. Normally, you sit right here.
Matt, I do not ever sit that close.
Yes, you do. You put that chair here, and you're sitting taller. Look, you can see the shot. You're not in it.
It still concerns me.
But you're not in the shot.
Okay.
I'm showing you. You see?
I got it.
You see it.
Let's see it.
You're not in.
Got it.
Anyway.
Whoops.
Whoops. Okay.
Whoops.
Murder Giraffe.
Aw, how's he doing?
E-Rock with the post-sickness press conference.
No. Why is everybody mad at Lane Kiffin, first of all, for leaving the game early? Who cares?
Yeah, I do.
Whoops.
They're always all mad. Like, that's a bold
Whoops.
statement. It's not a bold statement. He didn't have to go. Why do you? He didn't have to go.
Agree.
He still showed up. He
Whoops.
went.
So, whoops.
Who's the cutest boy in the world?
Whoops.
Who's the cutest boy in the world? No, Drew.
Mommy. Mommy's the cutest
Hey,
boy in the world.
look, come here. Who is Mommy's boy? Who's Drew's girl?
Mommy.
Who's Mommy's boy? Who's Mommy's boy?
Woo.
Who's Drew's girl?
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Mommy will say,
Whoops. Let's fix your sweatshirt.
whoop.
Let's see. Says bye. She's feeling better.
I'll say,
Let's see, Matt. How bad does Kirby stomp Ole Miss? I hope pretty good. It was a close game first time around. Ole Miss actually had a lead in Athens in the fourth quarter. 2-score lead in the fourth quarter and blew it. I remember I was watching that game from the airport in Nashville, waiting to fly home after LSU lost to Vanderbilt. I just don't think you can minimize the impact of Lane Kiffin. Now Drew and the whiskey are in the shot. Love it. Draft the best players available. Jeremiah Love better than the wide receiver in the draft. I'm not drafting a running back in round 1. Get Drew a SAG card. The kid's a star. Screen Actors Guild. I knew you were going to know what that was. Let's see, man. I did not care for the Chuck pick. Wanted Dart. Definitely happy to be wrong about Chuck. I just wanted a quarterback. I would have been fine. I told you all this. I would have been fine taking Shadur at 9. I would have been fine.
Oops. Never heard of
It's easy to laugh in hindsight, whatever. But I think Shadur could still be a really good pro. I was fine with Chuck. I'd have been fine with Dart.
Never heard of him. Whoops.
They just got to keep taking quarterbacks until they hit. It looks like they've hit. Whoops.
W for water.
Quentin, good morning.
Wait, what? W is for water. W is for Wednesday.
You know, I love
And
is
W
the guy
for
for Kellen.
whoops.
Maybe.
W.
Ex-girlfriend had cats. Drew pulled a
Mommy
cats move on you.
is-
What does that mean?
What would you want me to say?
Whoop.
Whoops. W is for water.
Huff, what's good?
W is for Wednesday.
I know you think Olave's number 2. I agree with you. Won't getting a true number 1 allow Olave to no longer face number 1 corner have better stats. That's the point. That's the point. Yes, and that would be wonderful. I'm not opposed to Olave having great stats. I would rather him going against another team's number 2. That's a more favorable matchup. Same thing when you have a cornerback. Like Kool-Aid McKinstry, I think, could be a good NFL corner. He's just not a number 1. Like, he gets abused when he has to go against a true number 1. So I want a number 1 cornerback so that Kool-Aid can go play against a team's number 2, which is a more favorable matchup because he's not a number 1. Yep. Zach Von Rosenberg, that's another, who played minor league baseball, came back and played football. Any updates on details on JT Lindsay? So, yes, there is a chance that, and I will tell you, I did have an off-the-record conversation last week about JT Lindsay. And I do think shortly after the new year, the expectation is we will have an answer on Lindsay. And it is my understanding that Lane Kiffin is open to JT Lindsay being on the team, returning in 2026, provided the legal situation is worked out, because it's an LSU athletics rule where if you have pending felony charge, you're ineligible. So he's got to get the legal system rectified. Whoops. Okay, we've got
Never heard of him.
Ask E-Rock if y'all are ready. Caleb said, you're a great dad, Matt. That. Thanks for setting the bar high, driving us all to be better. How about that, Erica? How about that? Those pants sucked anyway. It's so good. Okay. Here we go. Here's the E-Rocks. Jacqueline said, "Hey, Erica. Samuel had strep too. Glad you're feeling better. Enjoy the rest of your break."
Ugh, it's awful.
Ask E-Rock, how do you feel about the Lane Kiffin hire? Are you all aboard the Lane train?
All aboard the Lane train. I think he's going to be just what we need. And I think people need to let go of all the stupid. I mean, they're all mad he didn't buy grocery bags or whatever. I mean, he brought his groceries home in the little cart. People don't like that. He's just being him. Quirky, a little awkward.
We awkward. Marital bliss. Ronnie, what sauna and cold plunge expensive? You don't have to answer. No, I'll answer. So I don't mind telling this at all. And I tell people, I've told people on here a bunch, do not go buy a cold plunge. Do not do it. Start with 30 days of cold showers. It's free. See if you commit to it. If you commit to it and you like it, then proceed. What I have is a plunge pod, which probably cost $50. The expensive investment is the chiller. I bought a Nuvio box chiller, which is about $500. And I would not recommend buying it unless you commit to doing it. So Erica had got me like ice molds that were like these 5-pound molds, had 4 of them. So it was like 20 pounds of ice that I would put in the freezer every day. And then I would dump into the water. And it was so cumbersome, like you got to the point where it was just worth buying the chiller. And so yeah, I have a pod for $50 and a chiller for $500. And that's how I do my cold plunge. The sauna was, I think, like $800 for the sauna. Again, these are things I use every single day. Any comment? What?
I hear about the sauna and the plunge every day.
They asked.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, there's nothing else I have to say.
I don't tell you anything. Like, I don't sit here and like tell you anything. I'll throw you in cold water. I'll make you go do it. But people ask me.
I'm not saying you're asking me if anything to add. No.
Joe, who dat, Drew dat. Gregory, until he learns about the Golden Girls. Who's mommy's girl or who's Drew's girl? Mommy's until he learns about the Golden Girls.
I'll always be his girl.
Always.
It'll always be me. Always. I no doubt.
Caleb at Ski Rock, what's your New Year's resolution?
I'm not big on that. I just like to be better every day. I don't know. I just want to be a good person every day.
Ask Erica. Ask Erica about Notre Dame and solo conference.
I still don't understand this. I don't understand why everybody doesn't want to just do that then. I never knew about this until the other day.
She didn't know that, Erica. She didn't know that Notre Dame was not a conference.
I didn't know you could do that.
Didn't know you could do that. Ooh, Cam Coleman hit the portal. That would be huge. Wow. Bring him on. Ask E-Rock, favorite coach, Will Wade or Lane Kiffin?
Well, favorite basketball coach is Will Wade. Favorite football coach is Lane Kiffin.
Nope. Nope. Can't do that.
100%.
Yep. Need to pick.
Yep.
You could either have Lane Kiffin coach football or Will Wade coach basketball.
Lane Kiffin coach football.
Why?
Because football's bigger.
Who do you like better?
Wow. I don't know either of them, so it's hard to say.
Who do you like better from their persona on TV and social media?
Lane Kiffin.
So the answer is Lane. You like Lane better than Will.
Basically.
Yep. You like Will's tantrums on the sideline.
Yeah, I do.
Jacqueline, hey, Erica. Oh, sorry, I read that one. Ooh, Erica, this is a big one. This is a big one, okay?
Not feeling my best, Matt.
Ask E-Rock. Travis Kelce retires, but he and Taylor Swift start a family. How would you feel about that?
I think that would be great. What does that mean? Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, basically, he wouldn't be playing for the Chiefs anymore.
I don't think he's retiring this year.
Why not?
Because he still has more to prove.
He does not have anything more.
Yes, he does have more to prove.
He's going in the Hall of Fame. He absolutely is.
Oh, because he's such a bad player. He sucks so bad. He's so bad. He's going Hall of Fame, Matt.
He is a Hall of Fame tight end, one of the greatest tight ends ever.
Oh, how come you never give him any compliment when he plays the game?
He's
You're so mean
36
to
and he's
him.
not good
You're
anymore.
so mean to him.
He's not good anymore.
You're so mean to him. Every
Because
time.
he's not good anymore.
And now you say he's a Hall of Famer.
He is a Hall of Fame.
Talking out both sides of your mouth.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Like you can have had a Hall of
You're
Fame career.
so mean to
Hold
him.
on. You can have had a Hall of Fame career and not be good anymore. Like he's 36, almost 37. Like he's not the player he was. The Chiefs missed the playoffs, Erica.
Matt.
They stink.
Matt. You're so rude, Travis Kelce.
When Michael Jordan was 40 years old playing for the Wizards, he wasn't Air Jordan. Still the greatest player ever.
You didn't talk smack about him like you do Travis Kelce.
He's old. Also didn't know you then. That was
So-
25 years ago.
So rude to Kelce. I don't understand.
What's the latest on
Such
Chambliss?
hate.
Was that hate? I don't hate Travis Kelce at all. I'm
I'm gonna record you.
I'm a
whatever.
Saints fan. I don't like that we have so much Chiefs crap in our house. I don't care about the Chiefs. Not one iota. Chiefs can kick rocks.
They're good.
No, they stink. They're as bad as the Saints.
No.
Yes.
No.
Who's not going to the playoffs this year? The Chiefs.
Okay.
Yeah, they stink.
No, they don't.
There's brother into the portal. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. Can't see the portal. Let's see. Matt, absolutely love morning scone. Glad Mrs. Erica's feeling better. What are your record expectations for Kivin's year at this time, even before the portal?
Oh, me?
I think he's asking me.
Yeah.
I'm just not answering that question. It's impossible to answer that question without knowing the roster. Like, I don't know who the quarterback's going to be. I don't know who's going to play offensive line. Like, I cannot give you. How can you possibly give a record prediction when you don't know the roster? It's just. I'll gladly give you a prediction when I know who's going to be on the team. Merry Christmas, day 5. How strength and conditioning structure do changes in football strength and conditioning cause the people with staff? So team, glad Eric's feeling better. Well, yeah, I mean, you'll have a new strength and conditioning staff. Brad.
Did you take the trash out last night?
Yes.
Jeez.
You asked that last night. Manny, ask E-Rock, favorite king cake?
Randazzo's by a mile.
Huff Nighthawk, Erica knows ball.
I do know ball, and you act like I don't know anything
You
about
don't.
ball. Matt, oh my God. Ask me a question.
About football?
Yeah.
What is 21 personnel?
That's not a question.
That's a question. Matt, you're more of a man than me. I tried the cold shower, just can't. You just got to suck it up, man.
Ask them to ask me a question.
You just have to. It's mind over matter. You just have to take a deep breath, get in there, and just do it. Just get over it. Just get over there and get in it.
But not if you don't want to.
Nobody wants to. Who you think I
want to do it?
No, you think I love?
No, you want to do the cold plunging though. You want to
No,
cold plunge.
I wish I could get the benefits without having to do that. But like everything in life, if you want something great, you have to sacrifice for it. So the sacrifice is waking up and going outside and getting in cold water for 6 minutes. But the other 23 hours and 54 minutes of my day will be better because I sucked it up for those 6 minutes and got my behind in that cold water. It ain't fun. I don't feel good. It's miserable every day I do it. Every day I look at that water and I curse that water. Corey, Wade, because he made basketball relevant, will always be relevant in football. I'll live through 6 straight losing seasons, dog. Hey, Rick, what's going on? He needs to retire. He does. He's whipped.
Good. All men
Hall
should
of
be
Fame
whipped.
that
All
needs-
men should be whipped. Yeah, that's a compliment. What? What? That's not a compliment? What? 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 Why are you looking like that? That was a compliment.
Do you understand what that means?
Like you're in love.
No. The full expression is
What does that mean?
means you do whatever they say.
That thing says?
What she says.
No. No, it means I thought I'm in love.
No.
Like head over heels.
No, that's not what that means.
That's what I feel like it means.
That's not what it means.
Whipped is a bad thing.
Yes.
Oh.
Lowell, good morning. Huff Nighthawk sounds like Scone is jealous of Kelsey having Taylor Swift. Why would I be jealous of Travis Kelsey having Taylor Swift when I got Ebron?
Oh, Lord. Yeah, right.
Who do you think I would be more into, Taylor Swift or you?
Taylor Swift.
Oh,
Stop. Don't
with her
even.
cats.
Don't even. She has like 2 cats. Oh, that's going to deter you away from Taylor Swift.
I
The
don't
fact she has
think
2 cats.
I don't think Taylor Swift and I would be super compatible. She seems like a lovely person. Seriously. Like I know there's a lot of Taylor Swift hate. I'm not a Taylor Swift hater.
I know.
I like her music. Went to the concert. I'll put it to you this way. If Taylor Swift wasn't a billionaire,
Here we go.
it ain't like you're looking twice when you pass on the street.
Yes, she's beautiful.
She all right. Men, objectively, if you were grading, I know this is very objectifying, but like 1 to 10 Taylor Swift, just looks,
10. 10.
personality, she seems like a wonderful person. She's super philanthropic. She's donated tons of money to charities. She's obviously extremely talented. She seems like a wonderful person who has a very giving heart. She gives to all of her. She gives the big bonuses she did to all of her Eras Tour people. Like I think she is a really good human being, and an incredibly talented person.
Brilliant. She's brilliant.
Fine.
You know she's brilliant.
If Taylor Swift wasn't the most famous pop star in the world who's worth $1 billion, and you just passed her on the street, like, would you be like breaking your neck to look twice? I don't
But
think
you
so.
don't do that for anybody.
How you know? It's because I'm respectful of you, Erica.
But I'm just saying any male doesn't do that for anybody. Nobody's breaking their neck to look at anybody.
Strictly looks, not considering anything else. 5, 7.
Oh,
Swift
Lord.
is 5,
you
6,
people.
7 on a good day.
Oh, Lord.
6.5, 5
Oh,
maybe,
what?
5 to 6, 7, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 4, 5,
Okay. You know,
7, 6.
you people. Then what is
8?
it? What is a 10?
6. Erica.
What's a 10 then?
We need more of this content.
What's a 10?
You, Erica.
Oh, Matt, you have to
you're a
say
10,
that.
Erica.
Shut. That's absurd.
If Taylor Swift wasn't extremely wealthy, she wouldn't be a woman most men would be falling over heels for her. I mean, who Ask E-Rock, favorite restaurant, looking for new places to try with my wife.
I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. I mean, I love Rufino's, I love Supper Club, I love Louisiana Lanyard. There's my top 3. Top 3, right there.
Matt sleeping on the sofa tonight.
Why? No, that is the funniest thing to me.
I'll tell y'all, I said this before because it ain't the first time someone said that. I ain't never sleeping on the sofa. I don't care how big of a fight we may be. I'm never not sleeping in my bed. That is the stupidest thing in the world. If you're a married couple and someone said, you sleep on the sofa. You got a problem? You sleep your behind on the sofa then. You know, like I'm sleeping in my bed. You've never told me sleep on the sofa. And if you did,
I like I would ever say that.
that's my point. Like, I can't imagine someone saying, oh, sleep on the sofa. Like, what are you talking about? What kind of relationship is that where someone tells you sleep on the sofa? Anyway. Yeah.
Bigger speech, man.
I think there's probably people that do it. Now, when like last night, when I'm doing Drew's Meds at 1 a.m. and I'm doing a podcast till midnight and I have to set an alarm to get up at 1 a.m., I would sleep on the sofa for 45 minutes, set my alarm so I don't wake them up when my alarm goes off in the bedroom. And then
What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Matt, you gotta get that.
Oh, it's probably Nancy bringing me my booze from Steven's house.
Well, I'm not,
Huh?
I'm not going with him.
Hang on. Oh, thanks, sir. You want to go roll? Okay. Man. Well, thanks for bringing it. You just roll for an hour?
Yeah, we're going to grocery right now. Which is what your mom and dad's place, and Karen's over every day, and she's sick as a dog. Here. Yeah. Oh, that's what she did?
Yeah, so she finally there too, then. So, she. Yes. Okay.
We got them.
She got an idea that she started feeling better. She had an idea to stay. The shooting group can't give her an idea here this morning, but she's fine back to being alive. Yeah.
See, he was sick for a week.
Anyway,
So far. We haven't been sick, but.
yeah, we were just hoping they would care. So we.
Yeah.
All good, man. It's well, thank you for for moving there. Steve. Good too. So.
Yeah, well, he had just got over a couple of weeks. But he had it for it, so.
Well, thank you. All right. See you. Love you. All right. Oh, Matt, Salty Rock's hand.
Oh no.
What happened to Solomon Thomas? Still on the roster as far as I know. Let's see. Restaurant did that one. Where are we? Here you go. Kate Upton is a 10. Pam Anderson back in the day was a 10.
She's so trashy.
I kind of agree with you.
Like such
Yeah.
trash look. I don't like that.
Christy Brinkley 10. Scarlett Johansson 10. Matt, curious why you chose to attend Western Kentucky after 7 years not going to a game. I went to the Western Kentucky. That was a terrible game to make the return. But because of everything that was going on, I needed to be there that day. Because remember, the Friday before Western Kentucky was when, well, now with the benefit of hindsight, I can tell you all this. That Friday is when, remember, Kiffin had his meeting with Keith Carter. Then Friday night, the LSU contract terms leaked to Dellinger. And I can say now, and I'm sure I've said places, that I believe that day, that Friday before Western Kentucky, is when LSU had their verbal, maybe even their MOU with Lane Kiffin. And so then at that point, it was just getting past the Egg Bowl so they could formalize it. But I wanted to be at Tiger Stadium because everybody was going to be there. Verge was there, Wade Roos was there, many prominent boosters were there, admins, sports information people. And sometimes when you have conversations with people face to face, you can get more and better information than via text or phone. So I was
Let's talk
very
about that Roos guy. He was very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice man.
the Roos guy.
Very nice.
You liked him?
Mhm. Yeah, he's very personable.
We met him at the Our Lady of the Lake Christmas party. Dr. Roos, Wade Roos, the LSU president.
Very nice.
He's very complimentary too.
Yeah, very complimentary, but just personable.
Yeah.
I like that about people. I don't seem fake.
He's a long handshake guy.
Yeah. And the arm grab.
And the arm grab. Yeah, the long handshake and the arm grab.
Yeah. That's
Long
I think that's like genuine though. It makes you genuine.
Long handshake. Say, sir, how long are you gonna hold my hand?
Stop.
No, he's super nice. I really enjoyed talking to him. Like, really good. And he texted me. He got my number from, I don't know who, maybe Ryan or somebody. And he texted me the next day and it was just like, it was very, well.
It's fine. You don't have to read it. So we believe you.
He said, Matt, it was great meeting you and your bride. Called you my bride because you're always my bride. Says, great meeting you and your bride. Obviously, you two are enormous supporters of LSU. Thank you. Go Tigers, Wade Roos. Very nice man. Very nice.
I think I'm done here. Some New Year's hats to make.
Corey said, that's right, Matt. I said, leave my puppies and get out of my bed. What does that mean? Guy Brooks, good to see you there. Merry Christmas. Santa was very good to Drew. Thank you. Ask E, what does 12 personnel mean?
You got 12 people.
12 people. Ask E-Rock, go watch Men of LSU video since you don't have time. What's the Men of LSU video?
I don't know.
Keith Kelly, E-Rock is a 10.
Well, who is that guy?
I told you were a 10.
Man, you just say that.
Kelsey and Swift rated 2 as a couple. Matt and E-Rock a 10.
Oh, I don't like that.
You don't like that we're a 10?
I don't like that. Somebody's rating Kelsey and Taylor as a 2.
What's the main position we target in the draft? Receiver, corner, edge rusher. How's the king of the wing? Heard meeting up with him. Carl the Cat, what's up? Yeah, Steve is definitely done with restaurants. He's not open. That's Steve Levy doing Pluckers for 21, 22 years. Doing great, man. He opened Pluckers when he was 23 years old and had a great run. Was just done. So on to next things in life. Let's see. So Matt, according to Hayes, Cam Coleman's entered the portal. I think that's what the person. Yeah, no. Sorry. Somebody mentioned it earlier. So yes, Cam Coleman's in the portal, and that's amazing. Like, go get him. Let's see. Ask E-Rock. When she's feeling well, what is her favorite Christmas tipple?
Tradition.
Tipple. Also, she excited Zach Bryan's playing Tiger Stadium.
First of all, I'm not a Zach Bryan fan. I'm not much of a Zach Bryan fan. I mean, I want to go to his concert because everybody's going to go. But I think it'll be something to be at. You know, people will be talking about it forever. But I don't really. He talks too much in his music. I don't like that. And then he's kind of an angry guy, and I don't like angry people.
12 people is a rules violation, now, so to speak.
But I don't know my favorite Christmas tipple is, whatever that means.
Morning, Matt. Eric and Drew. What do we say when the Saints are playing? You married up, Matt, just like I did. Have a great day.
Oh, that's so nice. No one's ever told me that.
My dad. No one said that about the guy.
Oh, is that right?
Do you ever know anyone that says?
No one's told me that.
Do you know anyone that's ever told a woman, "Oh, you married up"? It's a rude thing to say to a woman. Oh, you married up.
I'm married like.
So actually, what they're saying is you married down.
Me?
Way to go, Erica. You married down. You could have done so much better than me. That's what they're saying.
When?
That's what that means.
Whenever said that, you married up.
If I married up, that means you married down.
Oh, true.
You want to go find a new husband? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see. E-Rock says she doesn't like angry people. She's clearly never listened to Whiskey and Wine.
Do I like your rants? No. Do I like when you're angry? No. I hate when you're angry. I hate when you get on your rants. I hate when you go off on people. You know, I hate all that. Hate it.
Manny, has E-Rock ever been to an LSU game at Tiger Stadium?
I don't like people like angry at like I don't care about sports fans. It's fine.
No, have you ever been to a game at Tiger Stadium?
Yes. He's asking like, oh, you don't like angry people. Have you ever been to a game at Tiger Stadium?
No.
That's what he's saying.
I don't know. Matt, did Kyle Parker make himself some money with his play on Saturday? I think so. Oh, a tipple is a spiked drink. Eggnog, spice, etc.
Oh,
No kidding. Tipple, huh?
I mean, I'm not a fan of a tipple. I guess I just would rather some wine. I guess
Huh?
I don't like
Tipple. I
eggnog.
don't know that I've ever used that word.
Eggnog. Ugh.
You just don't like the word eggnog. Let me ask you a question. I know the answer. Have you ever drank eggnog?
No.
But you think it's disgusting?
The word egg.
Because you
nog.
don't like the word. 100%. She has never, ever drank eggnog. She thinks it's gross because of the word. Look at your face.
The word
She
egg.
knows it's true.
The word egg and the word
egg.
nog. Blech. It just sounds disgusting.
If they called it,
They call it like a pink pear. I love
if
it.
they called it
The pink pear.
Holiday Haven,
Oh,
you'd be
I
like,
it.
oh, I have to try Holiday Haven. But because it's called eggnog, she'll never drink it.
Never.
One day, I'm just gonna put some eggnog in a glass and say, hey, this is a new thing called Holiday Haven. Try it.
Holiday
It's so good.
Haven?
It's so good.
It's the weirdest name.
Holiday Heaven. Heavenly Holiday. It's so good. Patrick, love the Reigns. Now I'm in trouble because you read my comment out loud. I live in trouble. Erica, basically, people saying most women settle.
He's not in trouble. Nobody's ever in trouble.
Gerard, morning, Matt. Defense is not having a good game Saturday. Did players make the defense or was it coaching? Well, again.
That's cute. The 12 Days of Christmas in Louisiana. Have you heard that one?
Yes.
What is it?
You were down 6 defensive starters. It is, I would challenge you to take 6 defensive starters away from any defense and assume there wouldn't be a letdown. And shame on me, because I was one of those that thought they wouldn't really be impacted by it. But yeah, you missed Monster Lane, you missed AJ Halsey, you missed Jack Pyburn, West, Witt, Perkins. Yeah, you missed them all. You had no pass rush. You struggled at times to cover. And their tiny, smallish, slowish running back averaged nearly 8 yards a carry. That's it. Ask E-Rock, gray, green, or blue for Baby Boy's nursery.
I'm a very big like traditionalist when it comes to that blue.
Yeah.
Boys are blue, girls are pink.
Drew's was gray and blue. We did gray and blue in his room. Scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the oils? Oils? What do you mean the oils? What would you rate 1 to 10? Ole Miss fans be in the crazy X category.
What?
On a scale of 1 to 10, rate Ole Miss in the crazy X category.
They're a little bizarro. I mean, like, we didn't do all this for Saban. I mean, did we?
Saban also didn't leave LSU for Alabama. He left for the NFL.
But then technically he did.
But then he came back and went to Alabama, and people were upset. Absolutely.
Yeah, but like this is
There also wasn't Twitter.
true.
We had MySpace in 2007 and Facebook.
Yeah.
But it was different.
So much love for Glacier right now on your page.
Oh. Shout out Blazer, decision critical. They're the best. Oh. But hang on. Do you think Frank Wilson will have a chance to be head coach again? I mean, not at the major college level. He wants to coach at smaller schools, he probably could. Brad, so glad Erica's feeling better. Wondering when Got Lit is going to take the decorations down. Also guessing the gingerbread house is not the edible kind.
No, it's not. Did you show anybody how beautiful my gingerbread house was?
No.
You should make fun of it.
I'm not making fun of it. I just think it's a lot.
Oh, it's not. I mean, it's going to be bigger next year. Just like the base of it. Gonna expand.
Ole Miss is like slash your tires, cray cray.
They are. They're like really hurt. And it's like, oh, we're this little town and you loved our town and now you hate us. Like, I don't know. But they're a little crazy.
Yeah.
And their new coach, I mean, he's kind of raunchy right now.
What you mean?
He's like, I don't play pickleball and blah blah, whatever. He's thrown out. I thought they were buds, and like
They are.
No, they're not. He
Yeah,
does
they
not like. No, they are not.
Yeah, they are.
He does not like Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, it is.
Did you see the stuff he was saying? He didn't need to play pickleball and go to yoga and blah blah. That's
Doesn't mean I like it.
That's throwing hate.
And sometimes you do that to people you know. Because you could do it to people you know.
I don't like him. I'm glad he didn't come.
Pete Golding.
We kept Baker instead. Great idea for us, by the way. Much better idea.
Defense didn't do too good in the bowl game.
Well, people are all. What do you say? You hating on Baker right now?
No.
Okay. Well,
I think they were down 6 starters.
right. So why'd you say that then?
I'm just pointing out an obvious fact. As a fact, they didn't do well in the bowl game. Fact.
Okay. Well,
Hashtag fact.
well. I'm gonna lay down.
They're like sugar in your tank, key your car crazy.
They're definitely slash your tire crazy.
Erock's gingerbread expansion trying to get Hansel and Gretel to stop by.
My gingerbread house is so cute.
All right, we're done. Where was I taking Drew today? I was taking him somewhere.
Fresh Market.
Oh, first.
In Parish.
Into Parish, yes. Okay.
Can you bring Ryan's Christmas present?
Yes. Okay.
Did you talk to Ryan? Is he going to be there?
No.
Well, can you please confirm that before you take it?
No.
Did you hear about your glasses?
Yeah. I showed him the other day.
Do you like them really?
I think it's a very cool gift. I'm still figuring it out. So Erica, a big Christmas gift, Meta glasses. Because I did it the other day. And
Am I making fun of you?
but because I held the mic close and I talked to, I was like, can y'all hear? Because I went like,
Battery 100%.
I can hear that.
you could hear it? Well, I'll put it right up to there so they could hear it too. What should I say? Like, hey, Meta, what college football bowl games are today?
Today's college football games include the Georgia Southern at Appalachian State GLM Birmingham Bowl at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 12 p.m. Central Standard Time on ESPN.
That's one game.
2 p.m. Eastern is not noon Central. Meta got that wrong.
Today's Georgia Southern at Appalachian State JLab Birmingham Bowl at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 1 p.m. Central Standard Time on ESPN.
That's right. Thank you, Meta. Meta, have you ever met
The college football game today.
Meta, stop. Meta, have you ever met my wife, Erica? Hey, Meta, have you ever met my wife, Erica?
I don't have personal interactions or memories, so I've never met your wife, Erica. By the way, to give you more relevant responses, I will start remembering details from our conversations. View and manage this in app settings, memory.
Why don't you have that?
Okay. Just figuring it out. Yeah, this is true also. They hired Chris Beard. Great coach. Baggage. Kathy said, those are so cool. Great job, Erica. Erica, Jamie Foxx said it best as far as Pete Golding. Blame it on the alcohol. Oh. Hey, Meta, play the LSU fight song.
From Spotify, here's Fight for LSU by LSU Tiger Marching Band.
Hey, Meta, stop. How about that? Hey, Meta, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rank Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift's ranking is subjective, but based on various fan votes and critic reviews, her top songs and albums are often ranked highly, with some lists ranking her 10 out of 10 for songs like Red and Style, and albums like Folklore and 1989 receiving high scores.
I hate Folklore. I do love Red, and I love Style too. So
That you don't like Taylor Swift's album Folklore.
thank you, Meta. Oh, it's so good. So Whiskey and Wine. Do you think it was interesting Frank is an Ole Miss recruiting coordinator? Not really. Okay. We're gonna get out of here. Hey Kelly, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. She walked out of here. Okay, let's get out of here, y'all. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day. Hey, Meta, stop. That's the one thing I don't like. Is like every time I have a message, Meta will tell me I have a message, and I don't mean this isn't a, but I get lots of messages, so I get blown up all the time by Meta. Like, message on your phone. Anyway. Okay, y'all have a great day. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, Facebook like the page, share the post.